One in the house, one like. Good evening. It's a start. It is Tuesday, August the 22nd, 2023. It is 7 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. That's here in Texas. And I've got the live chat up, waiting for some folks to come in. Got 3 in the house right now. Claudette, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Must have a couple of lurkers. It shows I got 3 in the house, and you're the only one that's made a comment. Die Frog, thank you, Uncle Al. Appreciate you being here. Set up the booster. That's a good thing, Uncle Al. Appreciate you. So how are things out in California right now, Uncle Al? We had a tropical storm that came in a ways south of us, and basically what it did was it got us a little bit of rain, which we really needed rain. Signal is weak. I'm sorry if my signal is weak. I'm right here next to my router. Bus stop, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. You're at the library? Well, that's good, bus stop. Check out a few books while you're there. 5 in the house, 1 like. Everybody, please leave me a like. It will help me with the algorithm, the channel. Like crowd tonight? Well, I just started 2 minutes ago, bus stop. Give me some time. The other thing is, I have not been, the last few nights, because of my new job, I have not been sending out shout outs reminding channels that I'm going to be on tonight. So the ones that are coming in are the ones that are, think about it. 6 in the house. I mean, I guess the ideal thing to do that I could do if I had the time to do it would be to do about 10 shout out wall postings for about 100 channels that I know follow me, and give them reminders that I'm doing a live stream, and then I would probably have 75 or 80 channels in the stream. But I just have not had time to do that. But I've noticed that when I do shout out channels, most of them will show up in my stream that evening. Wondrous Natures, thank you for being here. Wondrous Natures is over in Wales, in a little place right outside of Cardiff, which is the capital of Wales. She's got a nice little channel. I encourage you, if you're not connected with her, to connect. 2 likes so far. Two likes so far. 3 likes, 7 in the house. Work 1, the St. Louis Zoo. I don't know if this is a troll or not, but we have a message that was retracted. American Trucker's Wife, thank you for being here, American Trucker's Wife. Nine in the house, 4 likes. Those of you who are coming in, please leave me a like. Cruising Scene, let me look at your channel. You have 671 subscribers. I am subscribed to you. Let me give you a standard operator I'm going to put your channel up. And here is your standard moderator. Gear grinding. Been a while since I've seen you. Let me see where I'm at here. Okay. A.T.Y. Kyle, thank you for coming in. Show me the gold. Let me go over to you and see how you're doing. Good Lord. 44K subscribers, 1,300 videos. I am impressed. Just put a link up to your channel. Levin in the house, 10 likes. Gear grinding, let me go look at you. It's been a while since I've had a visit from you. 1.33 subscribers. 570 videos. Last time I got with you, I think we were both a little bit smaller than we are now. I'm just shy of 1.4K. Hopefully I'll be going over 1.4K in the near future. Let me connect you right up here. Let me go back to where I was at. Gear grinding, let me give you a standard moderator. Please do the same for me if I go and visit you. You're now a standard moderator. Show me the gold. Let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator. Thank you. $14 in the house, 11 likes. Mrs. Cornbread, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Cold War Prepper. Howdy Lee, thank you for coming. Doors, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here, Doors. Been a while since many have seen me. A few more weeks and busy season will be over. I hear you. The Bud Files, thank you for coming in, the Bud Files. 16 in the house. Fishing King, thank you for being here, Fishing King. Wayne, the Ungrateful Peasant, thank you for coming in, Wayne. Joder's channel, thank you for coming in, Joder. As y'all are coming in, please leave me a like. 14 likes so far, 13 in the house right now. And Becoming Dangerous, another small but growing channel. I encourage you, if you are not connected to these channels, I encourage you to reach out and connect. They want to grow, you want to grow, connect together. 15 likes, 14 in the house. Okay, so what are we going to talk about tonight? Remember, I'm into preparedness, so it should be something preparedness related. Getting ready for the winter is a good thing to talk about. Getting ready for storms is another good thing to talk about. I understand that there have been power outages. Getting ready for the grid to go down for a certain period of time is another good thing to talk about. And what do we do? Bad body, not too fit. Thanks for coming in. 16 likes, 15, 16 in the house. Please leave me a like as you come in. I appreciate it. It'll help me with the algorithm. I will tell you that I am trying to extend my preps, the stuff that I use, becoming dangerous between an unpickable quick-set locks, double locking windows, 3M security film, and steel plate inserts. I got locked out of my house without a way back in without causing serious damage. Oh, God bless you, Wade. God bless you. Fishing King is in Texas. I'm in Texas too. I'm in Victoria, Texas. Power outage. My daughter works for Hydro One, and I'm sure we'll be getting some power outages from ice and snowstorms. That is true. The power grid is extended out as far as it can go in some places. It is putting out as much as it can put out, and during peak times, it's struggling. A little bit more, and it could go down, and you could have roving brownouts. You can have the grid go down. Storms happen. You can be without power. You better have some sort of backup system. How are you going to keep warm? How are you going to prepare food? How are you going to keep cool if it's summertime? You got to think about all that. You're in Texas too, cruising scene. That's good. We need rain. I got a little rain in Victoria today because of that tropical storm that came in south of us here. And not that much, but I got a little bit. Every little bit helps. Lee, the Cold War prepper, is in the house. Lee, I am behind, and I need to look at some of your recent stuff that you've done. I have not looked at anything recently. I think I mentioned on the last couple of my live streams that I am back working. I'm working basically right now as a teacher for my local school district. I am what's called a retire rehire. I get retirement, but I am working again, and I recently started, and it's a full-time. So I don't have a lot of time. I get up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm out of here before 7. I'm at work. I get out. I'm home probably 4:30 or so. Been a long day. I'm tired. I have not been able to post on my community wall the last few days. I am collecting and I writing down who's here. This weekend I will do a bunch of community wall posts, shout outs to those channels that are here, and I am trying to give you time. I've been putting together a playlist, and I've been running playlist stuff, and then I've been going back making comments. I encourage you to connect and reach out. 16 likes, 16 in the house. The only tool I had was a breaching shotgun. Okay. That is kept on the property in case I need to get back inside during an emergency. Needless to say, I am not blowing my door off the edges for fun. Good God Almighty. You need a hidden key someplace. You need a way to access through a hidden key that you're the only one that knows where to find it, or maybe you and the missus. $19 in the house, 16 likes. Please hit that like button, hit the bell icon so you receive notifications. The only post I have made the last couple of days is I've done one post that basically states I'm going live at a certain time, you know. So we're basically Coffee Talk number 18, and that's basically what I'll let y'all know is that Coffee Talk 18 is going to be live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, today's date, and that's basically my post. Mike Kressler Reviews, thank you for coming in, Mike. Appreciate you. Appreciate the like. Mike just put out an excellent review. He does ration reviews. And I mean to tell you, I watch everything he puts out when it comes to ration reviews. He has not been putting out that much. He's been being stingy lately, and he has not been putting out much content. But I'm sure he's got a busy life too. And I appreciate whenever he does put something out, and I certainly do watch it. The whole thing, full view. I got a new review uploading as we speak. I will make sure I watch it. It may be, with me working right now, it may be this weekend before I get to it, or maybe like late at night, but I will get to it. And I'm not just running it, I'm watching it. I'll tell you that, Mike. Thank you. I will tell you, you know, I do support channels that support me. And I support channels that are a lot bigger than mine. And what's funny is, here I am with about 1,400 subscribers, and I will post a video. Well, you know, the first 24 hours it gets over 100 views. You know, by the end of the first week, it's got 200 views. By the end of the second week, it's probably got about 300 views. And some climb up to around 500 views or so. You know, I'm not pushing them or anything. They happen as 400, 500 views. And I look at some of these other channels, and at the end of the first week, and they've got 7,000 or 8,000, 5,000, 7,000 or 8,000, and then, you know, they're putting out, every so often they're putting out, you know, a post, you know, video or whatever, and they got 50 views at the end of the first week. And they've got 5, 6, 7,000 subscribers. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but, you know, looking at, you know, and I think about things like that. I look at that and I think about it. And, you know, other thing, you know, I'll point out is you'll have these channels that are that big, and they do a live stream, and they might have had 30, 35, you know, views on their live stream. At the end of my live stream, I've had over 100 views. You know, that's on a week live stream. You know, and I'm not tooting my horn. I'm just saying that it seems like, you know, I support channels, I court channels, I put a lot of effort into my, you know, it takes a lot of effort to do, you know, YouTube right, and it shows that I'm getting results for it. And maybe some of these other channels are not putting much into it, so they're not getting much out of it. Now, they are building up their viewers, you know, their subscriber list, their you know, they are growing their subscribers, you know. But what does it do, you know, if you have, you know, if I have 1,000 subscribers and somebody else has got 10,000 subscribers, but I'm getting more watch hours and I'm getting more, you know, I'm getting more views than they are, you know, well, yeah, they got 10 times the number of subscribers that I have, and that looks good when you look at that. But I mean, if I'm getting more action than they are, what does that say about their channel? And I'm not criticizing anybody, and I'm not running anybody down. I'm just making comments based on what I see. Podcast. No, I've never, you know, I know of people who do podcasts. I haven't done podcast. I'm not, I'd have to look into that to figure out about podcasts, but, you know, more power to you. So, what do you need to do to get ready? Camp Patton Family Compound. What do you need to do to get ready for, you know, SHTF? Are you getting ready for SHTF? What are you doing to get ready for SHTF? You need to think about that. And as my friend Gil would say, from Patton Family Compound, he's also Gray Man Prepping. What my friend Gil would say is that prepping is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It is a long haul. You don't do it all at once. Now, if you're super rich, you know, you might make out a list and then you get your butler or you got somebody who works for you and you give them a blank check or a card or whatever and say, go buy this stuff. And then they go, you know, with the trailer and they go over and they buy all this stuff. Well, I mean, there are people who probably do that, you know, and there are rich people, I'm sure, they're just laying in, you know, what you would not believe. But, you know, they might go out and spend $10,000 and they spend it in a weekend, whereas I went out and I spent $10,000 and I did it over a couple of years, you know. Idaho Garden Girl, thanks for coming in, Idaho Garden Girl, 22 in the house. Another excellent channel. And Idaho Garden Girl does do live streams. Some of her live streams. And she does an excellent live stream. Welcome back, Uncle Al. 20 in the house, 18 likes. There are some people who have been coming in here tonight and they are being very stingy on their likes. If you have not hit that like button, please hit the like button. I mean, I have documented well over 20 channels that have been in here tonight, and I'm at 19 likes. So if you have not done so, please give me a like. The other thing I will point out to you about prepping is that prepping is something that you've got to plan for. You got to think about it. You got to learn about it. You've got to build to it. Wide Family Farm, thank you for coming in and thank you for the like. Appreciate it. It just hit 20 likes. 22 in the house. And here's somebody that just came in. Let me go check your channel out. Joe Primal. Joe Primal, I'm just now subscribing to you. You are new to my channel. I am new to your channel. I just subscribed. We are now connected. Primal. And it's Joe Primal. And it's 2044. And I'm going to make a plan to go over and see your channel. I'm going to give you some playtime. In the meantime, I have put a link to your channel. And I am going to, where are you at? I'm going to give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator on my channel. Please leave me a like if you have not done so. Thank you. And welcome. Mindfully Crocheted, thank you for coming in. Mindfully Crocheted. Let me write that down. I am taking notes. I'm old school. I will, when I get a chance, be linking, and I will be, when I get a chance, be posting channels. I will be posting channels on my Jamie Gremlin. Welcome, Jamie Gremlin. I put a link to Jamie Gremlin in my stream. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Walter White. Okay. What did we delete? Let me look here. Oh, funny. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm trying to deal with the problem. I am removing Jamie Gremlin, another troll. Always loyal. Thank you for coming in. Always loyal. And thank you for removing always Jamie Gremlin. $22 in the house, 21 likes. If you are coming in, please leave me a like. It helps me with the channel. Sweet Caroline. I am subscribed to your channel, Sweet Caroline. 168. I just put a link to your channel. Dag nabbit. Got the stream moving a little bit too fast for me. Trying to find you again. Sweet Caroline, I'm going to give you a standard moderator. You're now standard moderator. Cruising scene, welcome. Have a good book club. $21 in the house, 20 likes. Got people being a little stingy with their likes tonight. Hint, hint, hint. If you've not left me a like, please leave me a like. Well, if you did, thank you. I'm showing 20 likes right now, 19 in the house. It does not cost you anything to leave a like. It's also a sign of good manners. 21, thank you. Crossover Paranormal Society, thank you for coming in. All right, Gray Man. Thanks for coming in. You see 22 likes, thank you. I'm showing 23 in the house, 24, 21 likes, thank you. Whenever you go into somebody's live stream, leave them a comment. Be supportive. Identify yourself as being there and lead them a like. And then, tell them what like number you are. 22 likes. Thank you, Claudette. Let them know what like number you are. Appreciate it. Claudette was the first one in. Oh, Claudette, 23 likes. Okay. Claudette was the first one in. Maxwell Fox. $342 subscribers, 22 videos. Let's see what you're putting out. What is with the headgear? Dino Mask. Hello there, they're my children. I'm Maxwell Kit 98. But if you are my children, then you call me father, not dad, not daddy, nor not papa, father. But if you are not my children, call me Maxwell. I'm a girl in real life, but I'm a... Oh boy. All right. I just hid somebody. Own a channel. Done share. Let me see who this person is. Another new one. 21 in the house. 4.46K subscribers. I love my family. Wonderful. I love my family too. I am now subscribed to you. We are connected. OWA channel TV. Welcome. 965. I need to give you some view time. You are a new friend. Let me give you a standard moderator. If I can get to you before the thing keeps moving past. You are now a standard moderator. Welcome. $24 in the house, 25 likes. Did somebody sneak in on me? Looks like somebody snuck in on me. MANANG SARING TV. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Dia, thank you for being here. I support channels that support my channel. Thank you for coming. Are there enough channels in the flow for you, Bus Stop? Bus Stop was messing with me. He comes in like a minute into the live stream, and there's like 3 channels in so far because it's just getting started. Hey, there aren't many channels tonight. Well, look at it. It's been going on for less than 2 minutes, bud. Just messing with you, Bus Stop. Oh, I'd like to hear that story, Bus Stop. about being an assistant caretaker at a graveyard. Must have been doing a lot of mowing, weed eating, planning, pulling of old dead stuff. Alacaneda, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here, young lady. If you're not connected to Alacaneda, please connect. Alacaneda, please leave me a like. It helps my channel. And I gave you some view time. Watched a couple of your videos. Uncle Al, I am behind on viewing your stuff. You know I tend to binge watch you. I'll get behind and then I'll try to get caught up. Please hit the like button. Helps with the channel. Thank you. 25 in the house. 25 likes. So, as I was saying, are you prepared? What are you doing to prepare for emergencies, for power outages, for storms? Do you have a week's worth of food? Do you have a week's worth of bottled water? Do you have a means to heat it? What are you going to do in an emergency? Sister Winnie, thank you for coming in, Sister Winnie. Another excellent channel. If you are not connected to Sister Winnie, I encourage you to connect with Sister Winnie. Prepare for 2020 again. Yes, 2020. Here's another channel coming in. Let me go and look you up. Cassis. Let's see. I'm putting a link up to Cassis channel. And here's another channel coming in. Let me see. It's me, KA. ITSMEKA 9111. 17 subscribers, 4 videos. Let's see, what are you about? 1,499 views. Who did we delete? What did we delete now? Let me view this one. Batman 5. What in the world? Hi, this is the official channel of Batman 5. I do stop motion, Lego builds, and now getting I don't really like asking for subs, but a few extra wouldn't hurt, right? Anyway, have fun on my channel and enjoy. Oh, here we go again. I'm working on it. Get back into myself. 21 in the house, 27 likes. Let me see what I missed. I've been over trying to check out. It's me, KA. I have been over checking out channels, see what's going on with them. So as I was saying, as I'm walking through it, what are we doing to get ready for emergencies? Do we have a plan? Where will we be in an emergency? Where are we going to go in an emergency? In an emergency, that does not mean we go to the hospital. If it is our emergency and we are sick or we are hurt, then we go to a hospital. But just in a power outage or a grid down situation, we do not go to the hospital. Well, I'll go over to a relative. Okay, are you going to be welcome with that relative in an emergency? What if it's a real long-term emergency? Are you going to be welcomed over there? Are they going to have the food for you? Are you taking the food over to them? What are you going to be able to provide during that emergency? Are you going to be able to contribute during that emergency? What are your skills? What have you learned? What have you prepared for? These are questions you need to ask yourself. What do I bring to the table in an emergency? Do I have lots of food that I can share? Do I have skills that are needed that I can share? What are you able to provide? 20 in the house, 27 likes. You need to think about that. Fishing King, we will try to get you to that 150. You're at 141. Brother, if you stick with me, you'll pick up channels in a hurry because I have a lot that come through my live streams. I encourage everybody to reach out and connect. Identify yourself as a new friend. I'll be home. I'm not leaving unless the place burns down. That's a good idea. When you bug out, you leave your resources behind and become a homeless refugee. That is true. That is true, Wayne. I have the same philosophy. Mike just subscribed you, and I encourage you to subscribe back to Mike. Mike's got an excellent channel. He should probably have 1,000 more subscribers than he has right now, and we need to get him on that way up that road to 1,000. We're 45 minutes in, and we have 21 in the live stream right now. 27 likes. I'd like to get myself past 30 before the live stream is over. I've got at least 15 or 20 minutes to go. Please help me out. Whenever you go into somebody's live stream, always identify yourself. That way they get the watch time. Why are we live streaming? We are here to present our topic, to go through our script. I'm a deep, long-term apocalypse type prepper. Joe, Primal, thank you. That's good to know. Welcome if I have not said welcome to you. Another good channel. I encourage you to connect. Vinny, let me look at your channel, Vinny. Vinny has 3 subscribers and 29 videos. What is going on here, Vinny? Vinny, I have subscribed to your channel. And it's red check 4202. I will post you on my community wall, and I will give you watch time. Thank you for coming in. I put a link to your channel. Please connect with folks, be kind to them, and they will be kind to you. You are now a standard moderator. Please leave a like. And please hit the bell icon. 14 in the house. Hi, Batman. Be on your best behavior, Batman. You are now a standard moderator. Welcome. Standard moderator can be given. Standard moderator can be taken away. MB Heritage Farms. Thank you for coming in, MB. What amazes me is I have written down 41 channel names, and I have 27 likes. Some of y'all are you're being holdouts when it comes to the likes. Please leave a like. Please hit the bell icon. It helps me. 17 in the house right now. When I get the opportunity, 19 in the house, I will be linking you on my community wall. I will be giving shout outs on my community wall. I will not be live streaming tomorrow, but I will be live streaming on Thursday. I do not live stream on church nights. Ross Tasty Daily Life, thank you for coming in. Please leave a like. $18 in the house, 28 likes. Batman 5, am I a police officer now? What are you talking about? Here's another new one coming in. Vernie Pogo channel, Pogi channel. Let me look at your channel. You have 1.86 subscribers. Oy vey. I put a link to your channel up. Welcome. You are now a standard moderator. $30 likes, 21 in the house. Thank you. $21 in the house. So what are we doing to get ready for emergencies. What are we doing to plan to get ready for emergencies? You said that I was a moderator. I gave you a standard moderator, which means you can link to channels. Batman 5. I encourage everybody to connect. Yes, you are a fine friend. Oh, you're going to come to my house? Well, you better, brother, you better hope that the roads are open, because we live a long ways apart. You'll get there, Fishing King. You'll get there. Is that like a threat? What are you talking about? Only need 8 more. A verbal plan is just a dream. A written plan is a chance at survival. Gil, that is true. Oh, I'm doing fine. You know, Gil, when you're I think you're in a pretty good location. Hopefully, if things get bad, you know, you're building up what you have. You've got plans to keep going. You have food and water source and everything laid up. I'm trying to do the same thing. What my concern is that for the first few months after SHTF, you're going to have people who are starving. You're going to have people who are desperate. They may be armed, and then their morality is going to be out the window to try to support themselves and their family, and they're allowed to go and try to take what somebody else has. Well, I can handle a few people. I don't think I can handle an army. And I don't know how big these roving bands of looters will be. If they're not too big, they would do best to stay clear of me. Because my family, we can take care of ourselves. You're having trouble finding Fishing King? Didn't I put a link so you should be able to go to the channel? I tell you what, let me put Fishing King's channel up. I just put a link on YouTube to Fishing King. Enzo FF. Who are we and what are we doing? Are you a gaming channel? I don't really know your channel. Enzo FF. Let me put a link to your channel. I'm writing down your channel name. Enzo Free Fire 609. Alright, Enzo, I subscribed your channel. We are now connected. Let me put a link up to your channel. I'm sharing you out. There's a link to your channel. Everybody go over and connect with Enzo. Enzo, be on your best behavior. I'm giving you a standard moderator. If you abuse the privilege, it will be removed, and I can report you. Mary. Hello, Mary. Mary M. TAGOURY. User. Every once in a while I come across one of these users. X13CB 3NZ 2 Oh. All right, Mary, we are now connected. Let me put a post up and share you out on the community wall. I have shared you out on my community wall, Mary. I'm looking for you. I'm going to give you a standard moderator. Please be on your best behavior. Standard moderator can be given, it can be taken away. 24 in the house, 32 likes. 58 minutes into the live stream. Super Lady, thank you for coming in, Super Lady. Thank you for being here. Kitchen Garden, thank you for coming in, Kitchen Garden. I have started back to work, and I am struggling trying to keep track of what I'm doing. $22 in the house, 33 likes. Unfortunately, I am the gatekeeper for us and our 3 closest neighbors who all have 5 to 10 acres. We have a private drive off the country road, and the first house is mine. Yeah, there'd be a good way to, it'd be good for you to be able to block off that. Greetings from Louisiana. Wayne, it'd be good if you have a way to block off that road so that people can't go down it. Like if you had a big tree on the side of the road that you could basically cut down to run across it to keep traffic coming through. You want to create a, you know this, you want to create a choke point that you can fat finger this phone like this job. Hey, brother, I hear you. I hear you. I'm having trouble making sure I know who's in here. 23 in the house, 34 likes. As long as we keep the numbers in the house up, I am going to keep. Good evening, Little Lone Prepper. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you. Everybody connect with Little Lone Prepper. Another very good supporter. You make friends with Little Lone Prepper, you put out good content, and she will be an excellent friend to you. She has been an excellent friend to me. Walter, thanks for coming in, Walter. This is another very good channel. Walter is one of the brightest people that I know of. He's a very good conversationalist. And he is somebody that you want to make friends with. 22 in the house, 35 likes. You're getting there, Fishing King. For those of you who are not subscribed to Fishing King would like to hit 150 subscribers. He needs 7 more subscribers. If you will connect to him, I'm sure he will connect to you. Connect. That way we grow together. Here's a new channel coming in. Jabelino. Jabelino. 25. 3,050 subscribers. 487 videos. We are now connected. Connect. Let me put a link to your channel up. Jabelino, your link is up. Let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator on my channel. Please connect. Welcome. Old Fart Gaming. How's it going, Old Fart? If you are interested in gaming, and if you want to learn about gaming, Old Fart Gaming 2023, you need to look for that 2023 because that's Old Fart Gaming. He is an excellent channel. Old school. Jabelino, I gave you standard moderator. Connect. Everybody's talking to everybody else. A lot of good channels in the live stream. It's everything okay. I dropped my link, and if you have to sub my channel, please leave the notice of your channel. And I came back late. I go live in 55 minutes. Gil, if I miss it, I will put it on a playlist, and I will make sure you get a full play from it. I'll let you know, and I'll let you know what like number I am. Thank you for being here. 22 in the house, 35 likes. As long as we keep the numbers up, I will keep going. WD Glock and Roll, thank you for coming in. WD Glock and Roll. I love WD Glock and Roll. Good channel. Everybody connect. Drop your link. I have been dropping links, but I'm multitasking. I can't drop everybody's link, but I've been giving out blue wrenches. Everybody should be moderators right now. If you do not behave, I will have to block you. I do not want to do that, but I've had to do that, and I do not want to have to do that. So what is the plan? Do you have a plan? Is it written down? Does your family know what the plan is? Do you have the necessary resources to support that plan? These are things you need to think about. Okay, David and friend, I have to go. Another friend just went live. Hey, thank you for coming over. Appreciate you. I will be posting you on my community wall. I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Connect. 22 in the house. Everybody connect. We are going. Gray Man is a good. Gil Patton is a very nice guy. He is a preparedness guy. He has a very good history. He knows a lot about what he's doing. He is a good channel to be connected to and to follow. I encourage you to reach out and connect. Thank you for posting Idaho Garden Girl, Claudette. Appreciate you. Another excellent channel. Claudette is a good friend in southern Canada. How's the weather up there, Claudette? You still having wildfires? $20 in the house. 37 likes. I am on a quest to get to 4,000 watch hours. I'm well on my way, and I hope to be there before Christmas. I got a ways to go, but I'm a ways down the road. Plan is written down in a 3-inch binder. Base plan and 47 individual event response plans. You go with your bad self. Gil, you go with your bad self. The plan will probably fall apart when the boat is stolen. Walter, SHIT happens. When I hit 150, I am giving food away to the homeless. I will live stream it when I do. Hey, there you go. I grew up on stories from my mother of her grandmother and great grandmother during the Depression back in the 30s, during the Great Depression, that they would feed the hobos. The hobos would come by. Those were the homeless people. They would come by the train. There were train tracks that run near the house. They'd come by, and they'd get out and they would make pots of beans and cornbread, and they would feed the hobos in their transits. Little Lone Prepper, thank you for linking Little Lone Prepper. That's what I did at DHS. Write plans, review plans, and test plans. You know, back in the day, Gil, in my prior incarnation, when I was a principal with VISD, I was part of the local emergency team. We would get together for sessions. We would train. We had binders. I still got my binder. It hasn't been updated in years, but I haven't been part of the emergency team in years. I wound up going to work for another district in next county over, and I was connected with their, volunteer fire department, emergency management, and all that. It's a big sea-going boat. Someone is going to grab it. It's also hot a few months. It's also hot a few months of canned food on. You hit a few months of canned food on it. Well, that's good. Julie West, thank you for posting, Julie West, Claudette. I appreciate you all posting these channels. 16 in the house, 37 likes. Cruising scene. I understand working for schools. I was an aide in the district for 15 years. I put 30 years in myself. I was retired for 5 years and I went back. Now I am started teaching. Hadn't done that in so long it's not funny. Well, I'm doing behavioral skills. I've got a unit, 2 teacher assistants. We basically work with kids who've got, behavioral emotional problems. 16 in the house, 37 likes. Thank you, Claudette, for posting linking channels. Students couldn't find NA on a world map. When I switched the hemispheres. Well, yeah, I hear you. I certainly hear you. Good night. Thank you for coming in, Fishing King. I'll be over to visit. I will be posting links on my community wall when I get a chance to do so. 17 in the house. I will post links on my community wall, and I will be visiting. I do playlists, and I run them, and I let you know. I do full views. I appreciate people doing that for me. We're all trying to get watch hours. I am a little bit shy of 1,400. I'll be doing a 1,300 subscriber giveaway video, and I'll be posting it in the near future. I'll do it as a premiere. I'll let everybody know, and I will go live afterwards. I will not be live. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's church night, Wednesday. I will be live Thursday, and I will post a link on my community wall about that. Please leave a like. Please hit the bell icon where you receive notifications when I post something. $15 in the house, 37. Yes, I mentioned things going on, and the kids are like, well, wait, Mexico is the capital of America, right? And then I thought it was New York City or Chicago. Oh, well. Hey, one of our former recent presidents thought there's 56 states. Last I heard, there's 50. Oftentimes wonder I often wonder how people can be college educated, and I'm not talking about anybody in the stream right now. I'm not talking about any of y'all. If you're, hopefully you're college educated. Hey, Michaela, thank you for coming in. Michaela, leave me a like, please. It will help me with the algorithm. Claudette, if you would, put a link up to Michaela Missick. She is a friend. I tell you what, something that if you can do for SHTF, if things go down, Anton Miles, thank you for coming in. If things wind up going down, it would be good to have a set of World Book encyclopedias. If you can get like a 20-year-old set of World Book encyclopedias, it would really do you well if things go down. And it probably should be look on eBay, look around, look at estate sales, look at garage sales. You never know. Go visit. It would be a good thing to have a set of World Book encyclopedias, an old set. 10 in the house, 39 likes. Welcome, Anton. Appreciate you being here. Jorax, thank you for coming in. Please leave me a like. Help me to get number 40. Jebelino. 11 in the house, 39 likes. What 13 in the house. What amazes me is I've written down I've had 58 channels that I've identified coming in tonight, and I've got 39 likes. So I've had 19 channels that have been in here making friends and did not give me the love of a like. 40 likes, thank you. Vay's Place, thank you for giving me like number 40. Thank you so much, Vay. Welcome. Levin in the house. I understand. If you have a backup channel, if you have a second channel, and if you've got a fairly large channel, I recommend that you create a second channel and that I would transfer onto private so that people don't see it. I would transfer over my videos and such. I've got backups of all my videos that I bring up, that I post. And I would encourage you to go and I would basically populate your second channel in private mode. And that way, if something happens to your primary channel, you can go and you can basically start using your secondary channel until you can get your primary channel back, and maybe you don't get it back, but that you can start, systematically reposting, space them out, start reposting, start reconnecting with channels from your primary. 10 in the house, 40 likes. I would encourage you to do that as a backup. I took another step today. Hey, Vay, thank you. That's good. That's wonderful. Grammarly is a wonderful tool for editing papers and work. Yes, my daughter used it when she was an undergrad. I used to pay like $20 a month or so for it. That's good that you got a P.O. box. I get my mail at my house, but I've got a P.O. box for my channel. I list my P.O. box and my email address in all of my videos. If you would like to communicate with me, email me your phone number and I will send you a text message when I have a little time, and we will get together and we'll talk. I have no problems doing that. And congratulations, Vay's Place. I'm glad you're using that to edit your book. I would be happy to be. Were you the one that mentioned to me, or was it Lee? Somebody's writing a book, and they asked me if I would give it a read for them, and I'd be happy to do that. English is one of my areas where I certified in what they call it ELAR, English Language Arts. That in social studies, I'm real big, got a degree in that area. Also, if you've been through university or college, MLA. MLA's been around forever. MLA style of writing. I always used MLA. I was using MLA back in high school. That was what, Catholic school, prep school, we used MLA. And that was standards for writing. and my papers and such. I've written quite a few research papers, citations. You know, you cite your sources and such. I'm very familiar with that. Ten in the house, 40 likes. I will do that. I will send you a text when I get a chance. I'm working these days now. I work Monday through Friday. I'm out of pocket till about 4:30 in the afternoon when I get home, and then I got a little bit I need to do, but I will plan on doing that maybe this weekend. I need to get my 1,300 subscriber video out. I'm way behind. I pulled names. I've done sections of my videos for 1,300, 1,400 subscribers. I'm right at just under 1,400 subscribers. I'm not pushing it. You know, when it happens, it happens. But I've pulled names out of 42 people who qualified by having left me a like and a supportive comment on my last 5 videos. And I got 42 channels that basically qualified based on the last 5 videos. Not 3 videos, not 4 videos, but the last 5 videos. Some of these are channels that have been supporting me since I was at 350 subscribers. And I have been doing every 100 subscribers since 500. I have been doing a giveaway, and I always do a video and I show the process and I, you know, how I do it. Mike, thank you. I will look at that new upload as soon as I get a chance. 11 in the house, 40 likes. QuailCon 2023, huh? You know, people can raise quail. Quail eggs are quite tasty. Quail are quite tasty. Oh, with MMA? I was into Taekwondo. Matter of fact, I was planning on opening a studio. My Taekwondo master was going to sponsor me to open a studio. Joe Primal, thank you for Mike. Take care, Mike. When I was young, I trained in karate, and then when I got a little bit older, I was into Taekwondo. I spent a lot of time training, earning my belts, working on forms, working on multi-step type. I learned to use short staffs. That was my weapon. When you do black belt, you also have to have a weapons form, and I learned a weapons form. So I was in black belt club and used to compete in tournaments. When I competed in tournaments, I would basically compete in forms. I did not compete to basically, contact, but I would, when I go to tournaments, and my wife and my daughter, basically I was into, thank you, Vinny. I was into, basically I would compete in forms, and I've got trophies where I compete in forms. You beat me to it. Bet you did. Yes, you did, Claudette. We just both posted. I used to have a couple of braces of throwing knives, basically full metal. They were weighted as such, and I used to practice throwing knives. At one time, I used to try to practice throwing hatchets. I wouldn't carry a hatchet, but I would certainly, I would carry a couple of throwing knives. It's almost like what the Japanese would call a shuriken, but it was a knife. And I could hit my target. And it is a silent weapon, and it's got you can have a little range on it. Yeah, but that was like way back in the day. I don't have those anymore. I don't do that anymore. Like, I can't do the type of stuff that I used to do 20 some odd years ago. I don't have the range of motion. I don't have the muscle mass I had. I don't have the muscle memory that I had. When you do things like with the Karate Kid, how Mr. Miyagi had him do certain things over and over and over and over and over, you get to the point where you don't even think about it, you just do it. And I don't have that kind of Dolly Sharma. Let me go to Dolly Sharma's channel. 13 in the house. Dolly Sharma, you have over 3K. You have over 1K. Dolly, I am now subscribed. I am now subscribed to your channel. Let me write it down so I can come over and visit you. If somebody is in here linking channels, please put a link to Dolly Sharma's channel. You've got quite a long channel name to write down. 5666. Welcome. Let me put a link to your channel. Maybe Claudette might have put a link to your channel. Let me put a link to your channel up. And let me give you a standard moderator. Welcome. You now have a standard moderator to my channel. $14 in the house, 42 likes. Dolly, you can now connect with the friends that are in here. If you had come in a little bit earlier, I had upwards of about 30 people in the house. I've been online for about 90 minutes now, and the stream is not as many people in it, but you are welcome to connect to those who are here. And I encourage you to connect to this young lady's channel. And I will be over to visit you, and I will also post a link to your channel on my community wall. We grow best together. 14 in the house. So one thing to think about is, in an emergency, what are you going to do? What are you prepared to do? How are you going to eat? How are you going to have water? What supplies do you have? What about the power going out? Do you have any way to generate power? Do you have a way to generate power quietly? Right after the power goes out, you're going to have a lot of people with propane gas generators running. And everybody's going to hear who's got a gas generator running. Well, if it continues to run for an extended period of time, and people are starving because they only had a few days worth of food and the power's been out for a week, 10 days, they're going to start coming by your house asking for stuff. Are you prepared to feed the neighborhood? What have you got? I've got torn meniscus in both my... Okay. You got tears in your knees, compressed L1 and 2, and radial tunic in one arm. If I get in a fight, I'm going to have to end it quick. Yes, that's my philosophy. I mean, likewise, you've got kids who get out of control, and you've got to go control them. What are you going to do? How are you going to, the stuff that they teach, that they teach as far as restraining kids, or what to do in a situation where you don't hurt a kid. They're basically teaching white belt taekwondo. I learned all that stuff, you know, white belt, yellow belt, orange belt, all that stuff was like very early type, you know, um, before they even allow you to start having contact. You know, you've got to basically be level 2, like in taekwondo. You've got to be level 2 before they even let you, you know, spar. You know, basically, um, it's white, orange, yellow, and then you go into camouflage. I know, and then you go green and purple, and then you get to level 3. But you've got to be level 2, which is basically a camouflage belt, before I even let you start sparring. And normally, you will be depending on how often they test, you know, for belts. And you know, there's stripes, you know. I can talk about martial arts all day long because I used to really be into it. Nine in the house, 42 likes. Hadn't had anybody new come in that's given me another like. We've been going at this a while. I will tell you, what is this? I'm looking back. Looking back. Eleven in the house. I weighed about 40 pounds. That thing came after me every time I fed it. Well, yeah, I can imagine. Never did a belt system. Always did Muay Thai. Submission wrestling with no GI because I wanted to be. My father was into Olympic wrestling, the type of old school wrestling. He taught me that when I was like 10 years old, how to get holds, how to, you know, do stuff like that, how to take somebody down. And he got me involved in karate. He had a friend who was a black belt. Well, he was actually the son of a good friend of his who was a black belt, and he taught. And he got me involved with that when I was about 10, 11 years old. And then as an adult, I got involved in Taekwondo. My wife is a brown belt. We moved to Victoria 20 years ago, about the time I got injured. I was planning on opening a studio here, a Taekwondo studio. We didn't have a ATA Taekwondo studio, and I was going to open my karate master, who was a 6th-degree black belt, was going to Cake House VPS. Hi. Was going to sponsor me for my own Taekwondo studio. And Arlie's Delights, Airrelease Delights. Thank you for coming in, Airrelease Delights. 11 in the house. Then bought some half and half. When I got home, I saw it said fat free. I looked at the ingredients and corn syrup and sugar. Please learn from my mistake. Claudette, I'm sorry. Yeah, Claudette, if you are a diabetic or, you know, if you got sugar issues, you do not want some of the stuff that they sell out there. Okay, so Claudette, what you want to get, whey milk, WHEY. You can get freeze dried whey milk. You reconstitute it with water. You use clean water to reconstitute it. If you have a means to cool it down, it'll taste a lot better. And I would encourage you to do so. 12 in the house, 97 minutes, 43 likes. I encourage you, for practice purposes, have a good 22 long rifle. Get yourself like a Ruger 1022. It's the most popular selling. You can get 10 round, 20 round magazines for it. Good for practice. Get yourself a good semi-automatic 22 long rifle. Good for practice. Practice drills. And then once you've got it down, you've been practicing, then I would say have your 9mm Glock or Smith & Wesson or whatever you prefer, and then shoot a box, 50 rounds of that. You're going to be spending $15 probably for 50 rounds of ball ammunition, whereas with 22 long rifle you're going to spend maybe $3.50, $4. It's a lot less expensive. You can shoot a lot more. $10 in the house, 43 likes. I will not be live tomorrow. Wednesday is a church night. At some point in the future, I may start live streaming on Wednesdays, but I'm not live streaming on Wednesdays and I'm not live streaming on Fridays. I will be back on Thursday. I will put a post up on my community wall. If you have not hit the bell icon, please hit the bell icon. If you have not left me a like tonight, please leave me a like. I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas. And we will continue to talk about preparedness. We will continue to talk about what to do, what your plan is. I encourage you, if you have not been becoming dangerous, I shoot twice a week with my 22 conversion kit. I really need to visit with you, Wayne. If you would leave me your on one of my videos, look at my email. Email me your phone number and I will send you a text, and I'd like to get together and talk with you. And I am in the market for some more. I collect, I use, I'm in the market. Maybe we can do some business. You're in Tennessee now, right? I think you moved from the west back east to Tennessee. And it'll probably be this weekend before I contact you, because I am working now. I went back to work. And so I get my retirement check, and now I'll be getting a nice paycheck from the school district again. We can exchange some information on our preparedness, and maybe there's a small chance maybe I know something you don't, and I might be able to give you a thought. Hey, maybe I need to look into that, and I'm sure you can probably help me out. I am about 100 in right now, going on 100 minutes. 8 in the house, 44 likes. At this point, I'm going to tell you, the Boy Scout motto is to be prepared. Everybody needs to be prepared. I always tell people, treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember the golden rule: do unto your others as you'd have others do unto you. Be kind. You want people to be kind to you. The Bible talks about turn the other cheek. The Lord's Prayer basically says You know, our trespasses, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Well, basically, those who, you know, wrong us, forgive those who wrong you. Don't give them a chance to wrong you again, but I mean, you know, forgive them for doing it. And then life is good, you know. Life is what you make it. Life is good. Have plans. Be savings. Don't spend every dime you got. You know, buy extras. What you eat and what you drink, you want to have extras. That's what you want to have stored up. I encourage everybody to get instant oatmeal. You can get a 10-pack of instant oatmeal. 2 of those packs is a good meal. $1.65 right now. Get the variety packs. Get bottled water. Bottled water is about $3.50 for a 24-pack of half liters. If you want to get the gallons, get plastic gallons with plastic handles. You can refill them. They're about $1.20 a gallon. Have that. Have a way to heat. I kid you not. Buying canned heat, Sterno. These burn for 6 hours. They'll also give you heat in the winter. You can burn them inside. Have a portable camp stove. Have a couple of these. I boil water with these. These will heat water. They will also create heat to warm you. Less than $20 on Amazon, or try Walmart. I kid you not. I practice what I preach. So everybody, remember the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. Everybody be prepared. Preparedness. Everybody have a blessed day. And I will be back on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will make a post on my channel. Hit that bell icon. And at this point in time, life is good. And good evening to everybody. Blessings to you all.